So after watching tons of videos on Indian dropshipping, you might have dipped your toes into the world of Indian dropshipping. But what if I tell you there's a whole new horizon waiting to be conquered? So today we are stepping up our game into the real realm of US dropshipping. So in this video, I'm gonna be telling you how you can start US dropshipping and what are the resources that you actually require before starting it off. So US dropshipping is same as Indian dropshipping, but you get a lot of options for your suppliers because there are a lot of suppliers available for US dropshipping like Drop, AliExpress and many more. So you do need to maintain a good relationship with your supplier and go for a trustworthy supplier. Even if you are going with AliExpress, I would highly suggest you to contact the supplier first and see if he is reliable or not, because most of my friends who are already doing dropshipping, they might have got scammed few times because they have already paid the advance to supplier and they haven't provided them the dropshipping product once getting the payment. So I would suggest you to take some time and don't rush while searching for a supplier, and try to build a good communication with them and ask them the delivery time period of the product. How much time will it take to deliver to the customer? How much will be the shipping charges? So do take time while choosing your supplier. So let's come to the second part, that is having a US bank account. So you do need a US bank account. So let's come to the third and the most important part, that is payment gateways. So consider setting up a US business account with payment gateways like Stripe, PayPal. So the fourth one is tax obligation. So there are mostly two types of taxes. So the first one is sales tax. So when it comes to sales tax, you need to be a little aware of US tax regulation because they are quite little complex, and determine if you need to collect sales tax. Even if you are collecting it, register it with some appropriate authority. And now comes the income tax. You need to understand the tax obligation in both the countries, in US country and your home country as well. And I would highly suggest, if you are doing US dropshipping and you are trying to scale, do contact to your CA or your chartered accountant so that he can help you with the taxation and everything with the income tax, because when you are doing international dropshipping, you do need to pay some tax because your international payment conversion will be there. So there will be some kind of fees in that. So I would highly suggest, if you are successfully doing dropshipping for US and you have started to scale, there is some amount of limited income that you can bring to your home country by doing US dropshipping. So I would highly suggest to get this check to a professional, that is your chartered accountant. So now comes the sixth and the most important part, that is budget. So most of you keep on asking me like, what is the budget that I actually require to start US dropshipping? So honestly, we do need to admit that US dropshipping is way more expensive as compared to Indian dropshipping. Even if you have a less budget, you can easily start Indian dropshipping, but the delivery percentage and COD orders, all these things are the major drawbacks for Indian dropshipping. But when it comes to US dropshipping, you get your payments within 2 days. Due to this, reinvestment cycle becomes very easy and you can easily reinvest and grow your US dropshipping business eventually. So all the things that I've already told you, like the business entity and your legal documents and your bank accounts and everything, do cost you. So I can't give the exact numbers, but I can tell you that approximately this all setup going to cost you around 60 to 70,000, but that too depends on which type of agency and platform you're using for setting up your business entity, like the LLC and your Wise accounts, bank accounts and everything. So once you will hire the agency, they will get this done for you on your behalf. So if you're going with US dropshipping, do take a little time in your product research, otherwise you will end up losing a lot of money in it. Or even if you get your winning product, you have to test that product whether is it actually a winning product or not. So a lot of cost is involved in the US testing, and there will be a little cost involved in the ad accounts also. In India, most of the dropshippers use Facebook accounts for running their ads, but when you are going to US dropshipping, I would suggest go for TikTok, and you do need to buy some agency ad accounts for TikTok. So in short, you do need at least 1 to 2 lakh rupees for setting up and scaling for US dropshipping. So yeah guys, that's all that you need to know about US dropshipping before starting it off. So I hope this video will be very informative for you, because it's already 4 a.m. and I'm shooting in the middle of the night. I'm gonna be coming up with more US dropshipping content, so stay tuned for that.